Gordon Korman is a 58-year-old author of 100 novels, over 80 of them children's books. However, these are the kind of books people from 5th grade to even adulthood would read and enjoy, but they are pleasing to nearly all audiences. He is a very skilled author and a wonderful person. This is an appreciation post. In celebration of his 100th book to be published and for all of us to read, I will share the story of Corman's writing career, and mainly why he's awesome because he's my favorite author. Disclaimer. All of this information can be found on his website, gordonkorman.com. Corman was just a kid like any other when he wrote his first book. He was another kid in just another English class in Canada, but the twist is that he had someone that was not an English teacher teaching his English class. Instead, it was the school's track and field coach, who, in Corman's own words, gave us total freedom to work on whatever we wanted for the rest of the year. This led to Corman writing his first novel, This Can't Be Happening at McDonald Hall, which he wrote in 4 months over the course of many English classes. He then, when in charge of being the class monitor for Scholastic book orders, sent his manuscript that his mother typed up. When it seems that Scholastic realized that this 12-year-old could actually write, Corman's writing career blasted off. Now we are here today on June 28th of 2022, when Corman has released his 100th book after nearly 45 years from that fateful day in 1978 when his first book was published. Now it's time for some fun facts on Gordon Korman, some maybe not so fun facts on his writing, and some great advice from the guy. But if you're seeing this, I think the facts are cool. All of these answers can be found on Corman's website. As of June 28, 2022, the longest thread on Gordon Korman's Readers Forum is Sorry for Spam with 115 posts, including the original one and all replies stemming from it. Corman has said it himself that he does not have any favorites among his books. But in his own way, he also notes that he really likes all of his works. His new favorite book is always the newest book that he's released, so as of right now, it is The Fort. Corman's favorite characters that he's written are Root Beer Racinet from Losing Joe's Place and Malik Bruder from the Mastermind trilogy. His favorite book as of May 31st, 2022 is The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams, and his childhood favorite books are from the series The Great Brain by John D. Fitzgerald. Corman does not like The Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien. By the time thinking up a career was actually an option, Corman did not know he wanted to be a writer. However, he went with it because I was already working for him. The longest book in writing and outlining time that he's ever written was War Stories because of how much research he had to do. Most of the books he writes are aimed for 5th and 6th graders. Corman's books usually take him 7 to 8 months to complete, but the longest he's written took an entire year to complete, and the shortest he's written took only 6 weeks. Corman likes dogs for no particular reason. Now, it's time for some advice. Disclaimer, it's all writing advice that can be found on his website. When you actually attempt to write something as a new author, you should never put down a single word until your story is well planned first. You can't say anything properly unless you know exactly what you want to say, and you can't know that unless you plan. In writing, there is nothing to be afraid of. Better do an outline, perhaps by chapter, to make sure you don't rush the telling of the story. And stop worrying. Have fun with it. For publishing, my advice is to go to your public library and check out a reference book on writers' markets. Every publisher will be listed there. It will tell you the kind of material that the publisher is looking for, so you don't send a book on baseball to a publisher of romance novels. It will also tell you which publishers will read material that comes unagented from the author instead of an agent. Many will not. It even has a long list of literary agencies in case you choose to go that way. I did, but only after I published several unagented novels. As you can see, Corman has great advice from his nearly 45 years of writing experience. I sincerely hope that you guys enjoyed this Gordon Korman appreciation post and know that you can contact him at any time on his blog. The link is in the description up there and is gordonkorman.com. Pretty simple. just his name. From a sincere fan. Just so you know, this video took more than an hour to script. And it's going to take so long to edit because I mess up a lot. But it's worth it because Gordon Korman is my favorite author. Let's go!